Hello everyone, I'm Colin Heaps. This is my video for Enhancement 5 and CIT 336. This week I made client and server-side validations for the forms in the category and add a new category in product views. We'll check the validation of those real quick. Just refresh the page so you know it's up to date. Here in the categories one, we'll validate the CSS. And this CSS file, no errors found, so it works. This CSS file is linked to all my pages, so I only really need to test it that once. You see that it's good. I validate the local HTML. Taking a little longer. It's also good. No errors, warnings to show. And let's test the product page. Add a product. Validate local HTML. It's good. No errors or warnings to show. Alright, let's take a look at the code a little. Here I have my controller, and I've changed a few things. You can see it now has a require once, bringing in this functions.php. That over here to do various things with functions. These ones up here are checking emails and passwords for the registration and login views. But notice now I just have a navigation function over here in the controller. It's because in the functions PHP I created a navigation function that gets the categories and makes my my navigation menu, then just returns nav list. So I can just call that function from anywhere I need to use it. So here in the controller, it's in all of my pages as well, just echo navigation function, and that lets me still have this menu and have it working, but I don't have to have as much code everywhere. I can just call that function. Here I've commented out the old drop down menu because I've moved it over into the products view, and changed a few things here to help make it so those stay selected. Like it's sticky as well if we're filling out the form. And I have added some filters. Here's for the categories. I have a sanitizing filter for that string. And a few different ones down in the products. I have sanitizing and validation ones. I'm sanitizing all the strings. These are for the numbers that you put in, the float ones. They all check to see if they're empty, and we'll show the view if it's not. And I've made them sticky. You can see that over here by adding in this PHP if is set that is saying if it's set into the user puts that value in, and reloads, it'll echo the value that was set before, so they don't have to keep filling out the form every time they need to. Like if something is wrong, it's not going to be like they have to start all over again. They'll just have to fix the error. And there will be a required statement, but I don't have a way to show that the server side is working because I can't use Safari, so I get rid of the required for now. And I'll show you that it still works. It'll still be sticky and won't submit the form if there's an error. I'll show you before I go to the forms. I think that's it. So if we take a look at the forms, Let's add a category real quick. This only has the one thing, so I don't really know that there's a way to show that other than if I don't fill it out, it'll just tell me to fill it out. Because if I put anything in here, like let's add a TNT and add the category, it adds it up here. But there's not really a way that I can think of, because whatever I put in is going to get added, so I can't really test that it's sticky or not, or there's an error because it'll add whatever, but it does. It would be sticky if you check in the categories one. I think I have that set. I don't have required on at the moment. I'll put that on in a minute as well. Anyway, if we go to add a new product, you can see if we fill this stuff out, we'll call it, let's do boom. Product description, bomb. Set a price and whatever. If we don't fill this out completely and you hit add product, it says to provide information for all empty form fields. These stay filled in, and yeah, those will work fine that way. I don't have any need to do a pattern like we did in the registrations for the passwords, because it's just these text files. There's not a password or an email or any of that. But that, you can see they stick, they work. So I'm going to go back real quick and I'll just refresh there. We'll start from there. I'll add the required on the end of all these. It's a kind of long video, but sorry about that. Right there. And this required, show you what it does in a minute. Basically, it just makes it required. Like it'll show up, just goes kind of red around the box if it's not filled in, and that's all of them. So save that, come back over here, we'll refresh page, add a new product. These now, this with passwords it would have done. We were to add product, tells us fill out this field, any of the ones that aren't filled out. That's what the required would do. But you could see before that it also works on the server side in that they stayed filled in, but it showed up here saying please fill out all the forms. Wait for Idaho again. Just category, forms and explosive. Let's do vendor style. Add the product. These get added and it all works. I believe that's all. So as you can see, everything functions correctly both on the server side and the client side for validation of these forms. Thank you.